y'all? If you are new to this channel, I am Latoya Nicole. Make sure you like and subscribe. So happy to have you. This is Subscribed to Jesus. And basically on this channel, we talk about what God is doing right now in a way that you can actually understand it. And we don't just talk about God. We actually walk with him, which is why I also created a Subscribe to Jesus web app that you can visit subscribetojesus.com, and you can read the scripture, you can highlight the scripture, take notes. I mean, you could do a whole bunch of stuff. Look up your spiritual gifts. So I was out at the park with my doggy, walking her, and I thought about how people always ask, like, what is my calling, right? And I even asked myself that when I was just trying to see what God wanted to do in my life. And a lot of times when we're asking God what our calling is, it's because we think that we either feel stuck or we don't know what specifically to do, because we might feel like our calling is so far away from what we're currently doing, right? And we might be like, okay, I know this can't be it. So what has God called me to do? And so when I was thinking about that, I was like, I could record another video about that, but because I've never been live before, I decided to just go live while I was out at the park and talk about it a little bit. So God is calling you, and a lot of times we ignore his calling because we don't think that what we might be already doing is walking in the call. But the truth is, even with ministry and my Subscribe to Jesus channel, I didn't know that I would be doing this. I didn't know that I would be coming on YouTube and teaching the gospel and ministering. What ended up happening was God started speaking to me in what I was already doing in my everyday life. So, for example, maybe like in 2018, I had prayed and I asked God, I said, God, what can I do to create passive income? Because I was still working a full-time job at that time. And so I heard God say to publish a book. And little did I know, me publishing that one book would, hey, how you doing, would lead down a road where people would start not only buying my books, but they would start asking me how they could publish their own books. And so when they started asking me how to publish their own books, I started making courses. I started having programs teaching people. I started my Latoya Nicole official YouTube channel teaching. And so guess what that taught me? It taught me that I was a good teacher. Who knew? So after I started teaching, all of that eventually led me to having an audience, because of course on YouTube, once you start teaching, your audience continues to grow. And so because I started having an audience, that gave me influence or credibility. I know, it's because I'm walking at the park. That gave me influence or credibility. And then from there, God was able to open the door for me to start ministering. And so I said all that to say, a lot of times we overlook what God is doing in our everyday life. So if you're an artist, sing. And as you start singing, God will continue to open doors through your everyday movement, things you might not even be thinking about, and you'll just listen to him speak as you are living life. It's not some far-fetched thing that you are looking for him to do. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. But anyway, I love you guys, and make sure you like and subscribe, comment, and let me know what you feel and North Carolina. Sorry, somebody asked where I was from. So I am in North Carolina. But yeah, so let me know what you feel God is calling you to do. And also, don't overlook little things to try to find something that you think God is saying far out there, right? Just keep living, keep walking, and keep growing with God. All right, y'all. Stay rooted, stay grounded, and always stay subscribed to Jesus. I'm Latoya Nicole. I love you, and we'll talk soon.